Mickey Notes this week with Ilse Candice, Manuel, and Rene Whittles. Am I pronouncing your surname correctly?
Great. Yeah. But Rene, not Rene.
Okay, Rene. I suck at pronunciations of names, so I might default back to Rene at some point. But I'll try my best to say Rene. Get it right, Rene Whittles. Welcome and thank you for joining this evening. I put out a post over the weekend, basically asking for females to have real, honest, raw conversations with. Candice unknowingly accepted, but she's always game.
We all saw the post. We'll share that.
Yeah. We were the first to respond.
Yeah.
Yes. And the reasons I asked for this is because there was things trending on Facebook. There were guys and girls actually sharing where I'm going to mention names, and I'm so sorry if you feel offended by it, but it sucks to be you right now. Stephen, how do I pronounce his surname?
Pogon.
That one.
Pogon.
Yeah.
Pogon.
Oh,
that guy.
SB. Yeah, SB.
SB. There's a lot of SBs though. Okay, Stephen, this is to you, man. You shared a post saying, like, why can't females get along as well as they get along in the female toilet? It was questionable how he knows that females get along in the female toilet, but it is a fact. Females get along.
Let's check the cameras.
Females get along in the bathroom. Another friend of mine shared a very lengthy post where it's like females can compliment each other so well on social media, can get along so well on Facebook. Yet when they see each other in public, they won't necessarily speak to one another or get along as well outside of social media as what they do. And one of the points I raised to Rene prior to doing the stream is that Facebook or all social media platforms is there to connect people. But I don't think it's only to connect them online. So we out to speak about that as to why females not necessarily don't get along with one another, but I think struggle to get along with one another, especially since I feel from a personal side, as much as there is the strong bond between women, there's also a great divide between females. So I don't know Rene. I met Rene now. But I've seen her on 2 previous occasions.
Yeah.
I don't know Ilse, but I saw you at Embrace Your Curves.
Oh, that's where I saw you.
Yes! I was just like, yes! How are you doing? It's like, can I have some more? So, this is the first time that I get to meet Rene and Ilse. Candice, I met officially during the first stream between the two of us, but we were actually on school together,
She didn't like me much.
I did not like her much. I liked her too much. There's a difference. She is pretty. So therefore, for me, it's just she's pretty. So not in the whole homo sense. Okay? I've got nothing against your preferentiality. Big words that sounds horribly wrong like that. However, it's just that pretty people
intimidating.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about tall people.
You kind of got tall. She's tall as well. She's both going
I'm the
for
victim here.
looks and being tall. Hence why we have to be on the side. I'm not just that tall as well.
So I'm super happy that you guys said yes. But now, before we get into the discussion further, can I ask that you guys tell me who you are? Because
how much do you want to know?
How much time do you have?
How much time do
in
you
the
have?
best 5 minutes that you can tell yourself.
5 minutes.
Okay, now make it 2.
2 minutes. Okay, I'll try my best. I'm Ilse. I'm 31 years old.
I am a project coordinator and a technical buyer for an engineering organization. But my biggest passion is music. I studied music. I'm a vocalist. I sing in church. I serve with my voice. I'm not making money with my voice at the moment, but that's my passion.
Keywords at the moment.
At the moment, yes, I'm getting there.
Sign me up.
I'm also an aspiring makeup artist, so I do like gigs, side gigs and stuff, and that I really enjoy. I'm very autistic actually, so I like activating that side of my brain, but at the moment I'm in a career that's very technical, so yeah, that's me in a nutshell.
In a nutshell.
In a nutshell, a very small one.
Okay,
Leave me for
yeah. Okay. Mine will probably be shorter. So I'm Rene Whittles. Been married before. I'm divorced. Divorcee, do they say? Yeah. And dating at the moment. So very much in love.
Aww.
And have 2 kids, girl and boy. Very happy. Work-wise, I'm not going to say where I work,
No.
but what I do is a bit of admin, and I run social media for the company.
Okay.
Let's just put it like that. So that's
marketing.
sort of me.
You
So
do online marketing.
in a way. So I'm happy. That's the bottom line. And also at the moment, I like what she had said as well, because living in the moment, that's what counts, and that's I'm actually working on that this year because I've been sheltering myself a lot. So in the moments, that's why I've just raised my hand. I comment and you laughed at it. That was literally me. I was like, okay, do it, yeah. So I'm here.
Yes. Candice, for those who might not know who you are.
The others, Come on.
Okay, so I'm Candice Manuel. I'm married for 2 years now. Happily married, just so you all know. That's for the weird DMs I get. I work full-time for an insurance company. I run a kiddies party business as well. I do fuller figure modeling and recently started a apparel line, which is clothing / branding, mugs and t-shirts and whatever. And I think, and then I run Embrace Your Curves as well with my awesome team members. So that's me in a nutshell.
How do all of us go into that whole thing?
Like,
Somebody just said like that's my So that is you in a nutshell. You're
Like a almond.
She needs an entire episode, like for
just her.
Just introduce
no,
herself.
wait, this is Candice's 3rd time on Media Notes. To the extent where I told her I might as well become Embrace Your Curves media partner.
It conveniently worked out that tomorrow's my event, so
What did you say about coincidence?
I said nothing's a coincidence.
well, true. So,
Everything falls into place,
Yes.
You need to,
Yes, so
we
we
just
have
let
to
go
be
and things fall into place,
seeing as I've volunteered and I didn't know, so
No, you were invited.
Oh, yes, I was invited. So.
Yes, you were invited. You gladly accepted the invitation. Thank you everybody that is tuned in. Wait, let me get into the commentary right now, as indicated. So, just for those who have tuned in, for those that have been tuned in, thank you so much for tuning in. For those that have just tuned in, thank you to you as well. We are having girl talk on Nikki Notes this week. So we'll be touching on random things, but mostly girl related. If you have questions, pop them in the comments. Share the video. Also, no, I'm not going to touch on that. But follow. Let me do the comments. Okay, comments. Amy, the proper pronunciation of your name is May. That's what I was told. If I have it wrong, please correct me. Says, you're pretty too, Nikki. Thank you. Pedro from
Pedro.
Auto
I'm still waiting, so by the way, but we won't go there.
Lekker. says, I also want to be pretty. I also want to be invited to this party.
Everybody wants girl talk. Like, why?
Yes. So tomorrow evening, you can be surrounded by all of us.
Yeah.
At the address. Is all I'm saying. Now he's gonna ask me what address. And then hello to Nuran, hello Liesel. Pedro again says the ladies look hot tonight. And then Pedro also says behave yourself, only joking, but we want more. Okay. And then hi to Kylie, and then Chad Chitter, aka DJ Skowers, says salam for all your body.
Salam for your body.
And afwan to your tiny. So yeah, and it's Amy. Okay. That's how I pronounced it initially, but I got told it's Amay. So thank you for making my life all much easier by saying it's Amy. And again, Pedro says what address? The address is what you need to know.
I need to find out where that is.
Google's your friend.
So going back into what we started with in terms of females getting along outside of social media. I don't know if you guys want to start it off or if I should start it off.
I mean, I just want to say, I don't think I've ever had an awkward situation, but I don't know if it's fear for other ladies, what it is. Because sometimes I find myself, I'll bump into a lady that I've seen on social media at Canal Walk or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'll actually say hi, but they'll look at me like, no, like do an awkward moonwalk away, or like they'll be awkward about it. Oh, are you that girl? Maybe that's why I said you look familiar.
I'm the person that does it. And like, I won't do an awkward moonwalk, but you will catch me in that awkward
Or they pretend
space.
like their phone's ringing, but it's not ringing. And you pick up the phone and I'm like, I just want to say hi. But I actually met somebody, and we're friends now.
Yeah.
Adele Ross. Hey girl, I know you're watching. She's now my hairdresser.
Okay.
But we met on social media. Then I bumped into her at the mall. It was at a coffee shop, and I actually started speaking to her. And then we just started hooking up, and we started going on dates. We spent weekends away with other girls, and now we're friends, man.
Yeah.
So
I want to meet people like Adele. Let's be like, let's go on dates. I feel so bad. Renee, I'm not sure if, but like you said, this is you live in the moment. So tell us more about how you plan to live in the moment and get to know females outside of social media.
Okay, I actually took that step already, like I did with the address. I think I started in December.
That's where we met.
Okay, that's where we met.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I thought, my partner always says, you need to get out more. We're your girlfriends. And I realized that life changes, people change, they grow, they go separate ways.
Yeah.
And you let go. I mean, if your paths cross again, it crosses. Anyway, so long story short, I rocked up at the event alone. And then ended up hanging with Candice, hence where I saw you and you see that nice picture with myself and DJ Skowers. Anyway, so I made that vow to myself, you know what, I'm going to spend more time and do things that I enjoy. Yeah. And the idea started actually in Jan, although I started in December, but Jan. And then I said, that was my resolution. Let's make more time for people that you just meet. And I have met. Abigail is actually one of those girls. And I'm like, okay, yeah, let's go. And the Met came up and I invited her and I said, let's go. I mean, whoever's available. I mean, she entered a competition trying to get me to go. So basically everything's been going. And then this event comes up. Candice sees me at the Met and is like, hey, we're having another function, you know? Next month. And you know where you're going to be hanging out, right, with me. I'm so there, you know, like, yeah, okay, cool. So, it's been happening, and I just allowed it to flow, you know, I'm open to it, and the fact that I don't close myself off to those chances and opportunities, it's actually helped me. So then I got to meet you lovely
You
ladies.
see, the more you
obviously,
say
so-
yes, the more like you just connect with
Exactly.
people.
Yeah.
So just open it up.
So yeah, it's still early in the year, but it has been happening. It has been. So yeah, I'm going with the flow. In the moment, it's one of my goals. Yeah,
And
living in the moment. So
it would then take me back to, so this is what you've decided to do going forward. What do you feel has stopped you from doing that though, prior to taking this initiative now?
being a mom. Yeah, I allowed that to take up all my time. You know, not breaking away as in my breaks and stuff, doing everything for them, and it took away a lot of who I am.
Yeah.
Not who I was, but who I am, and I'm finding myself again. So I'm happy, people person, and I love people. I love socializing. So I used to be, when I used to live in Joburg, the social butterfly. That's what they used to call me. So yeah.
So
So
spreading
you
your
wish
wings
you
I'm
could
spreading my wings again. It's coming out.
And then, touching on the topic of being greeted in public and then having that awkward moment, you get that a lot.
Yeah.
You stated that that is something you actually do want to touch on.
Yeah, it is a bit awkward once you, I suppose, in public, public image. I get approached quite often from women, and I enjoy it because, like, I feel like we're best friends already, but I do have that awkwardness of, do I actually know you? Are we just friends on social media, or are you following me on Insta and I don't know you necessarily? So I experience that awkwardness, but I'm trying to work on it in a sense of making everybody feel as though we know each other, because I know if they're connecting with me on some level, if they know me, then they're part of my following and they're part of who I am. So it is a bit awkward, but I'm starting to get used to it a bit more, I suppose, on people approaching me and things like that. Sometimes it is awkward in the ladies though.
Like, didn't you have more flesh to this answer?
So, when it's like 3 o'clock in the morning and everybody's your best friend in the clubs, at the toilets, and the next day sometimes that same person won't greet me again. So then I feel weird, like, do I greet now or no, we're not friends anymore? So it's all those types of
just a
awkwardness.
one-night stand.
Yeah.
No.
You used me.
Those moments.
I don't. Okay, I'm sorry, but yeah, carry on. Just a bit of direction there from behind the scenes. Thank you everybody once again for tuning in. If you've just tuned in, I'm joined with Rene, Candice, and Ilse. We are having Girl Talk. We have just kind of touched on the topic of getting along with other females outside of social media, if you do get along with them online. And then also, like, why, I think for me it would be a matter of why is it such a difficult thing to get along with females outside of social media or outside of the club toilet after 3 a.m. in the morning. So, the one thing that I can say from my side, and I think I actually need to, because someone else asked me today, like, why don't I come up to people and greet if I do recognize them? I've fallen victim to being the idiot that greets the wrong people.
Oh no.
So I've stopped doing that. So if I see you and I think I recognize you, I'll look at you, but I won't necessarily walk up to you and greet you because I don't know if it really is you. So if it is you and you catch me looking at you, I'm not trying to be a pervert. I might, depending on how you look, but I'm not trying to be a pervert. So greet back and then maybe I greet you back, but I probably also will know who you are and I'll go back into that awkward space.
How about you go to the person and say, hi, I could be mistaken, but are you maybe Nikki from Mickey Mouse? Aren't you? Oh, I'm so sorry.
No.
Wrong person. Okay.
Did you no, I don't know how to do that.
I think that plays out the different scenarios as well. I think we experienced it as well. We actually kind of knew one another, but when we officially met, it was like, okay, like, is it you? Were we in school together? Do we know each other? So I think everybody has their own experiences, but we're getting different views from it as well.
Yeah.
So
I mean, we can't exactly say that every female is the same and every female has the same intentions. But I want, like girl talk, like I definitely do want to have more girl talk sessions. I want it to be to get more females to get together and get along.
Yeah.
And one of the other things that was shared on social media that I didn't say now was, and I can't even remember the exact context as to, but if I am recording correctly, it was why can't females get along with one another as well as men get along with one another? And then another friend of mine commented, it's like, no, it's because of the demon dick. So, like, I understand how that can
I
be a
don't know what
factor.
that is.
So basically,
I don't think I'm a part of that conversation.
So that basically, it's like females can't necessarily get along with one another because there is a male counterpart.
okay.
So either they want the same male counterpart, or people think they want the same male counterpart, and all that other jazz. So yeah, that is what is meant by demon dick.
If I can say something that I just need to say because it's like killing me, and I'm gonna start saying it to all you females out there. I'm happily married. Once you're in a public eye and guys follow you, they like in your pictures, it's got nothing to do with me. I get ridiculed like crazy where women are like, you're not friends with her anymore on Instagram or Facebook or whatever because she's a plus size model posing in her undies. Then they won't speak to me in clubs or social gatherings because they either feel intimidated or they're feeling a bit insecure when their husbands are following me. Take that up with your man. It's got nothing to do with me. I'm doing my part. I'm living my best life. I'm following my dreams. I'm doing my career. I'm a boss lady. I work full time. I'm doing it for myself. And it kills me that I've lost so many friendships because of incidents like that where females feel threatened, I suppose, without getting to know me first. So I guess that's where that part comes in as well. I often meet women at events and then going forward I'd become friends with the guy and the girl. But if he starts liking a bit too much of my pictures, then she will block me and next thing I know he's off as well. Which has got nothing to do with me. So
also people need to understand that like there's a lot of I don't know if people are just reading too much into being friendly.
Yeah.
Like somewhere along the line, the friendliness factor just faded out.
Yeah.
Because you can only be friends if there's a
in cyberspace.
going on.
Oh,
But
yeah.
no,
Yeah.
can we like get past that phase? Like, can we just be friendly with one another?
Yeah.
And I mean, it's like, again, I can't want to say, can females be friends with females because then guys might get intimidated because females are being a bit too friendly with one another, but so it's just for that people need to get back to that basis of being friendly and not thinking further than being friendly with one another. Like I know I speak a lot of shit on Facebook. Prime example was the Valentine's posting that I put up where I shared a meme and I was like not asking much. And this guy was commenting like as if he is going to be my Valentine or as if he is my Valentine. And I was feeding into the conversation like it's nothing. But I mean it's like someone that doesn't know me or maybe doesn't know him or knows him maybe to be like a player or whatever the case may be. Not that he is, I'm just making an example. They would be like, oh no, the two of them are seeing one another. No, I talk cuck. I'm not even gonna lie. I talk a lot of cuck on Facebook. I enjoy conversation. I talk cuck. Like,
you know what I think it is? I think that life in general now, everything is based on social media. So the minute you are, I had to check my words there before I burn myself. The minute you are seen too often with someone, for example, or if someone's seen liking one another's post too much, that does not determine any relationship, which is the same with women. Complimenting one another does not mean that those two women probably hate one another. Social media is this front that is there that people get soaked into.
It's a lie.
Which I just feel that it's not always as clear cut as what it is. So, I mean, if there's guys liking you, I see guys like your picture as well. And if you reply by being polite, then someone external think, ooh, what's going on here?
Yeah, people really
It's saved on your money.
Yeah.
People are so judgmental.
very quick to judge.
And
to assume.
Yeah.
Yes, and this is why I also said prior to us going live, like there are certain things that I've decided to eliminate from social media.
Yeah.
Not just to safeguard myself, or it's not that I fear what people think of me, it's I'm respecting the person that I'm with also. So there's certain people, even if they're complimenting me 20 times, I will not respond. I won't say anything. I might like a comment, I won't heart it. I'll just like it. Stop with the hearts. Thank you. That I'm not actually saying thank you, but thank you. Like there's just certain things I've chosen to keep off social media. Like things that are really, really important to me, my relationships and things that I go through, I just keep it off social media. Because people are brave behind this.
Yes,
correct.
People are brave. They will not say the things that they're saying on social media to your face.
Yes.
That's true. We know that.
Yeah.
So this is why I'm that person that will walk up to you and I will have a conversation with you first and see if you really are that person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just to go through the comments again. Okay, let's not.
Director.
Can we? So we can we do AK? Okay, let's do. Thank you, AK, for tuning in. AK says ik kan Afrikaans. Yeah, we can. No, but you must read it like that.
Ik kan niet helpen nie. I'm weak. Laugh out loud. Te veel vrouwens op één tijd. Okay, you understand. He can't help it, he's weak with too many hot women at the same time.
Okay, I'm scrolling past because you said none of that. Okay, and then Liam Bento says, how do you ladies find coping with separating your social media persona from your actual personal life? Amy says, Candice, it just shows that they shouldn't have been there in the first place. Hashtag jealousy is real. Hashtag sector. And then Liam Bento says, a private life is a happy life.
Yes.
That is like the greatest thing. Like a private life definitely is a happy life. The less people do know about you on social media, the better. However, even with you not even sharing, people will still assume to know of you and
but
know
that is on them.
about
There's
you.
nothing you can do about people's opinions of you.
And in all fairness, it depends on your, like in my situation, I would need to be very active on social media because that's what draws my clients and that's where I get my business from. But even so, it does not define who I am, and people don't understand that. So they don't know that back home I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, I have a husband, I'm
She's mopping.
she's not mopping, I'm running away from spiders. There's a whole other life out there. People just assume, and in my situation, I suppose I have to deal with it. It's part of the package, I suppose. But yeah, be lekker. It's like not lekker at times when you are confronted with things that you are oblivious to, I suppose.
Yeah. Right, so I see that we are close to time. Yes!
Already?
But we've been given more time. Yay! So, okay, besides being friendly outside of social media, we said we're going to touch on 50 Shades, but I don't really think we should because we haven't seen that last movie.
But we read the books, man.
I didn't read the books.
Oh, okay, read the books.
Have you seen the movie?
I've seen
Movies.
both movies. I want to see the last one, but you see, a lot of people will now have different opinions on 50 Shades, and it's whether it's like a 50 Shades of Liquor Grey, or if it's like the stupid movie that's out there where, can we not get into that debate? I'm simply saying the reason I watch 50 Shades is for the music.
Okay.
That's a first.
I watch
You
music.
can just download the pictures.
But it's nice to see the music
thing
with the
is,
scene.
when you see the when you hear the music and you see the scene and you like
Everything's
the
so
song,
sensual. Like,
then
everyone's
everyone's
like, oh, that song makes so much sense.
then when
You die in that hole.
then you just in that.
Love me like you.
So yeah, that's why I watch. That's why I've been watching 50 Shades. It's full of songs, and it's not even the soundtracks like "Love Me Like You Do." I actually don't like that song.
Really?
Yes, really. There's other songs that does not get as much airplay that I would listen to and downplay. Wow, download. That it's sexy actually. Yes.
Brings out your Sisyphus.
Oh, it's time for the ending. What did I miss? Oh no, you haven't missed anything yet. We are continuing with this live stream. We are just touching on. I don't understand.
Just read two.
Okay, read two.
Must make you go.
The last two.
Yes.
Okay, so the last two of Pedro says, "That's very awkward, Nikki. You do that to me all the time. It's hurtful." What do I do?
What?
I also want to know now.
I don't know what to do.
The guy that's supposed to take you spinning.
Yeah, I know very well who Pedro is. I'm still
So
waiting.
now, what is it that I do that's very hurtful?
You'll reply now.
Okay, yeah. Let me know, and then I will explain.
We'll see you tomorrow at
And
the
then-
address.
You'll be impressing.
Pedro says, "Is it bad that I can't follow the conversations? Too much boy chicks here. I can't concentrate."
Oh my God.
Lord.
Come to the address tomorrow.
Tomorrow we'll be there.
No, he actually says here, "I can't come to the address. They don't allow unpopular people like me."
I'm in there. How's that then?
Nobody knows me. And I'm there.
No, they say too many quick falls in one place is not good. Go
Okay.
And then Gary Stuckenstrom. Happy belated birthday for yesterday. I hope you enjoyed your gift last night at 11:30, or was it 11:45? But either which way, I hope you enjoyed that gift, eh? Nou ga ek almal vra. What did
Now people are going to make assumptions.
Pictures so it didn't happen.
To everybody that's tuned in, as the description of the video I think says, we are having girl talk on Nikki Notes. We have touched on getting friendly with females outside of social media, the same way you would get friendly with them in the girls' bathroom with your favorite eyeliner and lipstick and all of them jars. As well, did I say outside of social media? Yes, I started off with that.
Yes, you started.
So that one. So outside of social media, outside of the girls' toilets, if you should be approached by anyone that might recognize you from social media, how do you handle it? Let us know in the comments below. Other than that, share the video if you're enjoying what we're talking about. I know you do. So show them. Wait, how does Pedro say? Ooh, the color is strong. So, show them loves and show them likes and show them love gezichtjes because I know we're funny. Cleo says showing the fingers. So you must show Pedro those. And then Gary says it was a blessed, great gift. I'm glad. Let them questions start rolling in. He's referring to the resignation we received. Yeah, and then wait, I was thinking now. Okay, we were talking about 50 Shades. And watching. Have you read the books or watched the movies?
I read. How much books is there?
That's 3.
3. Oh, so I read
It's
one.
much more detailed than
So
the movies.
yes, yeah.
So my thing was not the music, of course not, because there's no music in the books. But the storyline grabbed me.
In the books.
In the books.
If you watch the movie,
But
it is
it's very
that's
detailed.
very
What
well
part
detailed.
of the storyline though? Is it the whole rich
The
man?
whole love story as to not necessarily the rich, how she has actually been drawn into, actually also changed into the person that she is for him in a way. But I don't think it's necessarily that she's given a part of herself that she doesn't want to. You know, so she's compromising, yes, but it's what she wants to do. I think it's just bottom line the love story, and I just want to know what's happening, what's going to happen.
For me, it was purely the psychology behind it. I'm not a psychologist, but I love how the human mind works. And his character drew me in. She wasn't even a factor.
His character.
Like, I didn't picture him to look the way he looked in the movie.
We all know what he does.
I actually wanted him. I wanted him.
Correct. I did the same thing.
Stuart.
I wanted a man that was more rugged and like.
Yes.
I saw.
Yes,
But
same
in the
thing.
movie, he looked like pretty. He was like
So it's like-
airbrushed.
No, but they referring to the scars that he has on his chest.
Didn't he have a scar on his face or something? I'm thinking of another movie. Then.
Yeah,
Anyway, that's on his chest. Yeah.
No, but like just the way that the way he grew up and what he went through in his childhood and how it affected him as an adult and how that affected Anastasia. Like that whole ripple effect, that really got me. That's why I wanted to watch the next one. It wasn't even about the sex. I fast forwarded some of the sex scenes because it was just like boring. I want to be both clubs.
Yes. And a man with a beard, man.
No.
Yes.
Another boy. So yeah, for me that was it. Like just seeing him evolve as a person.
Candice, you gave the answer.
Yeah.
One book.
I read the first book and then
We must
I
have
watched
watched the movie
I watched
together.
the first movie as
You
well.
watched the second movie?
No.
Okay.
I started
You
losing
still need to
interest.
catch.
Merely because when I
So
read
you
the
read
first
the
book,
first book and you lost interest. You watched the first movie and you lost interest.
yeah.
Okay.
I actually, when I read the first book, I was excited to go and watch the movie, but as the book is very detailed, and obviously the details are the things that can't be shown on TV unless it's like a porno thing.
Yeah.
So,
Hardcore.
so you have this perception and expectation of the book where it's going to give you this thrill, and then half of it is cut out in the movie. So then I thought, I'll work with my imagination. I'm fine with it.
I don't like reading, but I really prefer the book.
Yeah.
Do you ever think you'd read the books though? Even though you've watched both movies?
No.
No.
I don't think I'd read the books, in all honesty. I would probably start it off and then no.
It's very dark and not sexually dark. I mean, like,
But
it's
then
dark in a
you're-
sense
you're-
it takes you like to like a really, really dark place, like in his mind.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, it's,
Okay, now then I'm not reading them. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it shows his
Because
way
the
of
other thing is
thinking and
There's
everything.
two versions out. There's apparently the first set or the first trilogy was from Anna's side of her perception of things, and now there's a second trilogy that's out, which is from his
Oh, no.
side of things. So I
Wait,
mean,
so there's like a whole another 3 more to go?
No, there's
No, that's like the same three, but now from different
Okay.
perspectives. So now it's like if you are saying that in those books already it takes you to a dark place in his mind, then how much more darker is in his books? So no, I won't read them. I'm sorry. They just no. I don't want to know. No.
Don't go there.
Not
Go
going
to
there.
the dark side.
Pedro says stunning show, very cool. We spoke about unpacking Valentine's Day, but I'm sure everybody enjoyed theirs. I don't know.
Candice is still enjoying her.
Yeah,
Clearly.
very Valentine.
Very Valentine.
But I think the reason she's looking so extra Valentine-ly is because we have an event happening tomorrow night. The 3rd edition of Embrace Your Curves.
So we've agreed with, we actually had a deal with the address that we'll do one every quarter. So we did a Christmas edition, and prior to that we did Women's Day. So tomorrow we are doing a Valentine's Day drive where you can bring along a teddy bear or a toy. It will be going to it's a home in Khayelitsha, but it's literally a lady that's looking after kids in a shack, for lack of a better word.
Yeah.
So she's not funded by government, and we're trying to get involved with more of those people that need it. Not everybody needs it, but we just feel that she doesn't get the same exposure that some orphanages might get. At the same time, we've decided to include water donations because where she's situated and with having 16 kids with her, it would be a bit impossible for her to go and queue for water. And the address has agreed to match the amount of liters that's donated. So we're aiming to put a big push out there so that we can go and purchase double that amount as well.
Awesome. So just to recap, so we have an event happening tomorrow evening at the address. It is to raise funds.
To collect
Not only teddy bears and toys for the children that this lady looks after, but as well to donate water, because truth is day zero is coming.
Yeah.
We need to be cognizant of that. Yay, big words. Of that factor. So bring along however many liters you can spare for this home.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the address will match that. So.
And that's your entry fee as well. So if you don't have anything, you can donate a minimum of 50 rand, and then we'll be purchasing water with that as well.
So can we come there with canoes of water?
Yeah.
Okay.
25 liters.
Yeah, the 25 liters. Yeah, smaller.
You must come with a date, and you can help carry it to the door. So. Okay, I'll help carry you one.
Vicky, I'll help you. I'm locking up alone.
There.
You
We can work like
I'm
we
so,
can be a date.
I'm
Yeah.
so good at this Cupid thing, so yeah.
Liquor, man. Okay, Amy, going back to the comments, Amy says the movies don't do books any justice. Your imagination is blown just by reading the
I
books.
agree.
I agree.
And the movie hashtag fruit.
The movie was a bit fruit.
Yeah, it does. It brings a disappointment.
Yeah.
It does because you have this.
High
Your mind,
expectations, yeah.
like, you know.
I think that's why I never read the
actually-
second one.
I mean, a lot of people have been saying bad things about the book. There was mixed reviews when it comes to the book. So, I mean, it's like
I saw
from
grammatical errors, but that's fine. I look past that. But the substance was nice.
So, when I watched the first movie, I was like, oh, okay. But the second movie did better than the first movie. So, yeah. Bloop. Let us wrap up though, because we cannot get so much liquor cray. It's just wrong. Follow social medias. Only your personal profiles?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
So only your personal profiles. You didn't even get to touch on your apparel line.
Fine, I
But
don't
we
have
can
it
leave it
here.
for another time.
I'll be here for my 4th time.
She was invited.
I'll be invited
She was
for my 4th
invited.
time.
That was a sneak in there.
That was an invite.
Yeah. Thank you. I will come. I'll clear my diary.
And then Candice, you can follow on Facebook, Embrace Your Curves, Kardashian,
You must remember
CBT.
all these handles.
No,
Kardashian
that's-
underscore
all I had
CBT.
negative.
Yeah.
You can follow Candice Manuel on Embrace on her personal profile, which was Candice Manuel, Mrs. Candice Manuel, happily Mrs.
Married.
Candice Manuel. Then you can also follow on Embrace Your Curves and also Candy Apparel, where you can see the products that she will be releasing or stuff. And then on Twitter, we have Kardashian CPT.
Underscore CPT.
Underscore CPT. Oh, and then she's also got her own party business, Manana.
I don't think I can keep up with the schedule.
It's a lot, man. Like it's a lot.
Yeah.
So on
But
Twitter,
all over the place, eh?
on Instagram, Candy underscore apparel, Candice, man, now I'm talking nonsense, Kardashian underscore CPT, and then Curves Embraced.
What else?
That's on
On
Instagram.
What other handles?
Is there
Shoot,
anything
I'm
else?
like lost now. I think that's all.
Okay, and that would be all. Follow me on Instagram at Nikki Notes, on Twitter at Nikki Notes, on Facebook at Nikki Notes. Thank you so much to Sunshine Co. for the studio place. I'm sorry I get tongue-tied. That's how I am. I should get a tongue-tied train thing. Anyways,
Thingy.
Black Ops Collective, the man behind the scene. Thank you to my guests for joining me this evening. Like I said, I want to have more Gold Talk sessions. If you have anything that you'd like to raise them with me. If guys have any questions, I'll see if there's any females willing to answer your questions. Oh, okay. Questions. I don't know if that was a or a cut line. Okay. But yeah, thank you once again. Join us next week. I will update you in the week with regards to what's happening. But thanks. Bye, everybody.
Bye.